Hello, my name is Ron Baker, founder of Empowered at Last, and I am so excited to share with you today. You see, for the last 22 years, I've been teaching a unique and nurturing process of self-empowerment with people all over the world. And I already know what you have to look forward to here. Today, I'd like to talk to you about 5 simple steps to creating personal fulfillment. That's a big word, fulfillment. What does it even mean? Let's start with the fact that there are more people seeking answers, searching for how to improve the quality of their lives than ever before. With the creation of the internet, people are searching every day, every topic we could imagine. And teachers are coming forward so that we can learn how to what? We can learn how to build things, how to improve things. We can learn how to create a skill, how to become a better golfer. We can deepen our knowledge base. Let's just choose finance as an example. We can learn how to invest our monies so that we set ourselves up well. Well, all of these things are awesome structures in our lives, but what do they have to do with fulfillment? Let's ask ourselves a couple of questions. Do we know people who have skills? Do we know people who are in relationships? Do we know people who make millions of dollars? Most of us can answer yes to all those questions. But more importantly, are most of those people fulfilled and passionate about their lives, excited to show up every day to learn and grow and deepen and enhance their lives? It is sad that most people can't answer yes to that set of questions. However, I know it's possible. I know it from not only living it myself, but I watch it every day with my clients who understand more and more that it is possible to fill the structures of our lives so that our lives get better and better and better. So let's look to this board for some clues about how you can create deeper personal fulfillment. You can learn how to, the first step is to connect to what? Source. What do I mean by source? Am I talking about some cosmic concept? God? No. In this case, I am talking about a connection to an inner core of self, a source level of passion that you can learn to awaken. Most of us were taught to look outside ourselves to the structures, hoping that that job or that relationship or making more money will make us happy or fulfilled. If only, I'm sure as soon as. However, when you learn to tap this inner sense of self, this source that is inside each one of us, you indeed will surprise yourself at the new levels of fulfillment you will create. Next step, learning to accumulate what? Self-knowledge. Knowledge is power. We've been hearing that more recently. Well, if knowledge is power, imagine what self-knowledge will create in a way of empowering your life. Most people go into the structures without knowing who they are or what motivates them truly at the deepest level of source. Let's just look at relationships as an example. Most people come into relationships so excited to be there, and they get to a certain point, and then they don't know how to deepen and enhance the connection in that relationship, to feed it. Well, imagine if you have self-knowledge that grows and deepens and constantly reveals more levels and layers of the richness that is inside you. You can feed and inspire and motivate one another so that you learn to create fulfilling relationships. Self-knowledge will enhance each and every part of your life. Next clue. Learning how to access your individual truth. What does that mean? Most of us in our early lives learned who we should be, who we had to be, who we thought we needed to be, and what we needed to do so that we would please others, so that we would follow the path. Of course you're going to do this and then that, and then most of us were not encouraged to look inside, to say, what motivates you? What touches you? What inspires you? What matters to you? When you learn how to tap deeper connection to self, you will inspire a passion for showing up in your life that is based on your deepest individual truth. Next clue. The fourth clue is building a box of tools. What kind of tools? Let me ask you this. What can you count on in your life? What is reliable and consistent that you show up to knowing you can count on? Most of us were not taught tools about life. What choices we can make and what practices we can commit to that create a consistent, reliable impact in our lives, that allow them to get better and better and better. I will be teaching tons of different tools that are specific, nurturing, and empowering. That's what you have to look forward to. Fifth and final clue for today. In order to build a sense of personal fulfillment, you must understand the power to manifest. Wow, that is a big concept. And how can you learn how to trust your ability to manifest and create the things you learn that are important to you? Well, we've been hearing more clues recently. We've heard about the law of attraction. We've heard about streamlining your thoughts so that you can move toward what is important to you. There are tons of clues in understanding life, in how it works. Understanding how to tap the energy of life that moves through you in ways that will allow you to manifest and create what is important to you. Things you can count on more and more fully the more you access and tap. Let me give you a couple of examples from the board here, just from my own life. My initial career was in the performing world. I used to perform lead roles in Broadway shows and in opera. And I traveled all over the world, and I was in glamorous locations. I was signing autographs on most days. But I eventually had to admit that I was not fulfilled. I didn't know how to fill it. It was never enough, and I was always yearning, like I described earlier. However, I now understand about tapping this deeper inner connection that grows all the time. My life gets better and better and better, and I am now operating from my individual truth here, inspiring more of you to do the same. And then we move to the bottom of the chart, to the power to manifest. Let me give you a simple example. When I went to find my most recent apartment in New York City, I heard, oh, it's so hard to find apartments in New York. You have to look and look and look, and mostly you just find crap. Well, understanding the deeper connections and the mystery and science of life and how that operates in each one of us, I was able to manifest the garden apartment that fulfilled all of my preferences in 48 hours. It doesn't have to be hard. We simply need a deeper education to learn how to connect to Source, how to build a knowledge of self that inspires a deeper passion and individual truth, practicing tools that are consistent, reliable, so that we can manifest the structures in our lives and fill them in ways that most people have never imagined. Indeed possible. And that is what you will learn at Empowered at Last. Better and better and better. I look forward to sharing more of the journey.